Okay, sorry. Right. Let us discuss uh, next topic, electromagnets. Before this topic, I re-upload the concept of magnetic field because while explaining the electromagnetism or magnetic effect of electric current, I use the term magnetic field. When current carrying wire or through a conductor, if electric current is passed, a magnetic field is created around the wire and causes deflection in the magnetic compass. So, you will understand the magnetic field. Then coming to the electromagnet, after this topic, I upload the previous video, differences between electromagnets and permanent magnets. Right? So let us understand what is meant by the electromagnet. An electromagnet is a magnet consisting of insulated wire like copper wire wrapped around a piece of iron which become magnetized only when electric current is passed through the coil. So, if you take one iron nail or iron piece, when we wrap a copper wire, insulated copper wire around it, when it is connected to a battery, when we switch on, then the electric current is passed from positive terminal to negative terminal direction. Direction of the electric current is from positive terminal to negative terminal. Positive terminal to negative terminal. So, we know when electric current is passed through a metallic wire, it creates electric field. Due to that electric field, the iron nail, the iron piece become magnet. But it is a temporary magnet. When we switch off the flow of electric current, then as usually it loses its magnetic effect, magnetic effect, or magnetic property, or magnetic character. So that's why electromagnets are temporary magnets. Electromagnets are temporary magnets. Here, why should we use only iron or soft iron for making electromagnets? Because of if we use another substances like steel or mixture of two or more metals like aluminum, nickel, cobalt and chromium, when electric current is passing through these metals or the mixture of metals, they become permanent magnets. Once they get magnetic property, they won't lose when we switch off the electric current. But in case of soft iron, once electric current is passing through the soft iron acts as a magnet. Once we switch off the electric current, then the soft iron loses its magnetic property. That's why instead of alloys, instead of other metals, we use soft iron for making electromagnets. Right? In case of permanent magnets like bar magnets, the poles never change. Even if we break into two parts, the poles are usually north and south pole only. But in case of electromagnets, we have the chance or possibility to reverse the poles, north and south. If it is the direction of magnetic current, here if it is north pole, here south pole will fall. If we want to change here south pole, we want to change here north pole, when we change the direction of current here to here, by changing the poles, by changing terminals, then south pole become as a north pole become as a south. So there is a chance to reverse the polarity or to reverse the poles in case of electromagnet. Such possibility is not there in case of permanent magnets like bar magnets. So if we placed here two magnetic compasses. So for example, here we wrapped electric wire through a metallic iron nail. Here we placed magnetic compasses. In both compasses, we have to be able to see the deflection because poles are formed. So north pole, we know that it becomes south. Here south will become north. So magnetic compass will also shows. So we can identify easily the poles of electromagnet by placing these magnetic compasses near to them. Right? When you place any magnetic substances like metal clips, iron nails, or safety pins, also they attracted towards this electromagnet. This magnetic effect also utilized by the humans for different purposes, especially in case of MRI scan, magnetic resonance image. Magnetic resonance image lo electromagnets ni use chestaru. Then nature birds are flying from one place to another place by using the magnetism or the magnetic power of Earth. Earth is a natural magnet. It acts as a natural magnet because of in the core there is a liquid or molten iron. Due to the presence of molten iron, the core of the Earth acts as a huge magnet, a natural magnet. So these magnetic field by the Earth helps us so many because it will evaporate for a longer distances in the space. In case of any harmful particles from the sun in the form of light is particles of the sun, but some of these are cross the magnetic field of the Earth, they won't affect the Earth. So these magnetic field utilized by the human beings for navigation, and even as birds are utilize this magnetic field of Earth for their migration, means they migrate from one continent to another continent, one country to another country by using this magnetic field of Earth. Maybe some other arrangement may be there in their body, so they are easily migrate from place to place. Some cases, if the harmful particles are passing through the magnetic effect, through the magnetic field of Earth, we observed that a beautiful lighting phenomena we can call as aurora effect. Aurora effect is caused by when the harmful particles or any harmful light rays are passes through this magnetic field of Earth. A beautiful natural phenomena is called aurora is formed, which is also known as northern or southern lights. Northern or southern lights. So natural Earth is a natural magnet, a huge magnet. So it is has this kind of property because of a molten iron is present inside the body, inside the core. The magnetism of Earth is caused by electric current due to the presence of molten iron present in the core. So this way we can make soft iron as an electromagnet, which is a temporary magnet. we also find out the poles of magnet, and to increase the strength of this electromagnet. So we have to increase the strength of electromagnet by increasing the number of turns in the coil. So when we increase the number of turns, then electromagnetic capacity increases, magnetic strength is increases, or by increasing the current passing in the coil, if we pass more current in the coil, also the strength of electromagnet become strong. So in this way we can increase the strength of the power of electromagnet. So this is the advantage of electromagnet over the permanent magnets or the bar magnets. So electromagnets are made in different shapes, U-shaped, circular, bar magnets, whatever we want, right? Then coming to uses of electromagnets. For this purpose only I am explaining this electromagnet topic, because of I did not explain uses and this I did not explain uses of electromagnets in last chapter, because of understanding very easy and interesting. So but here I am going to explain uses of electromagnets in our day-to-day life. Uses of electromagnets in our day-to-day life. Objectives already discussed, that I am writing here. Uses. Electromagnets are used in the construction of large number of some electrical appliances. Some electrical appliances such as loudspeakers, then electric motors, electric fans, toys, telephone instruments, etc. Electric bells. Electric belts, a large number of devices like electric devices like electric bells, loudspeakers, then electric motors, electric fans, electric toys, telephone instruments, etc. Electromagnets are used to lift heavy loads like big machines. Electromagnets are used to lift the heavy machines. That's why sometimes these are also called as lifting magnets. That's why these electromagnets are called lifting magnets, lifting electromagnets. Steel girders and scrap iron object for loading and unloading purposes. For loading huge iron blocks. For loading huge iron blocks, or for unloading the huge iron blocks, metal substances. So huge one we cannot carry. So a soft iron block is connected to the crane. Then electric current is passed through that crane to the metallic block, which is connected to electric wires, and switch on it. Then, as we know, when electric current is passing through the coil, through wrapped metallic wire, then a soft iron block become magnet. Then it attracts, it lift the huge blocks of metals for unloading purposes also. Right? Then electromagnets are used to separate magnetic materials from the garbage. Right? To separate the magnetic materials like iron, steel from the garbage which is collected from households, some shops, any factories, whatever, scrap. From the scrap, we can separate metal scraps by using electromagnets. But we cannot separate plastics, any synthetic clothes, plastics, glasses, we cannot separate from electromagnets because of fibers, plastics, glasses are not the example for magnetic substances. They won't attract it, they won't attach the electromagnets. That's why we should not use electromagnet to separate the scrap like plastic, clothes, glasses, etc. Then electromagnets are used by doctors to remove tiny particles from the eyes of a person. From the eyes of a person, a small electromagnetic is arranged. A small needle containing a small piece of iron block, a very small piece of iron block, which is connected. A current is passed through it. It acts as a magnet. So by using the small electromagnet, either any metal pieces are fallen in our eye, unfortunately or accidentally. For removing them, the eye specialist use this electromagnet to remove the harmful metallic particles. So these are the some uses of electromagnets in our day-to-day life. So that's all for today. That's all for this topic, electromagnet. After this topic, I upload electromagnets and permanent magnets differences, which is also very useful to you. Right? The same whatever we discussed here, maybe also some little extra information is available in the differences between electromagnets and permanent magnets. Right? So thank you so much. Please hit a like button, make a comment, share it.